Yo guys, what's going on? Alex here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another LEGO Ninjago set review. This set retailed in 2011 for $50. I bought it off eBay for $52, so only two above retail. The Spinjitzu Dojo set 2504 has a lot of different play features and just overall cool designs within the build that I think even people who aren't into Ninjago can appreciate. So we're going to go ahead and look at the figures here. This is going to have very minimal editing, if I'm being honest with you. But here we have Sensei Wu. If you want to, we can go ahead and take a look right here at him. He has his black belt, printing for his legs, the rice hat, beard, as always, iconic Sensei Wu beard and staff. And then if we take a look at the back here real quick, we can see the little symbol they used for Master Wu. And if we take off his hat and head, we can get a better look at not only the face print, but his torso print, which is really cool and definitely a unique for Sensei Wu, especially the face print here. I don't think they use this face print outside of the pilots and these sets, so it's really cool and a really unique face print. I think it captures Master Wu quite well. His eyes look a little sad, I guess, but if we, here, let's go ahead and remove this hat to get a little better look in the light. But if we look at his overall face print, you can see the wrinkles, I guess you want to call it, or the lines on his face that you develop when you get older. The strong withered cheekbones. You just don't get that nowadays with more current Sensei Wus. They appear to make him look younger, which I think works, but at the same time, this is definitely a very nice Sensei Wu to have in anyone's collection. It's the first Sensei Wu that they released. They have the kimono version of this Wu, which I do believe also uses this face print, but I could be wrong. But this is just a really cool Sensei Wu figure, and I think this is what a lot of people think of when they see Sensei Wu. Now we have Zane with his oversized spear, or I guess that's what it's spear. I guess that's what this is. We're going to go ahead and remove this. We don't need this right now. So here we have the first ever Zane. The iconic, just old ninja robe suits with the old 1990s mask. We have the gold emblem on his chest. And wow, I don't know if this is just from what I'm seeing, but the camera quality is really good, which is surprising. So here we have just the gold emblem of his, I guess they're supposed to be dragons. I forgot exactly what they're supposed to be an emblem of, but with the ropes, which really brings this suit together as well. I think the ropes bring the suits together really well in the Cole and the Zane variants. The Cayenne one looks fine, but the J one's a little off to me, but that's just my opinion. We already showed the back, but there's not a whole lot to review. It's just white, which is very common for a 2011 figure. The belt is identical to Sensei Wu's, actually, but just a different print, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, they're basically identical. And that's really cool because it shows that Sensei Wu is the master. And because I think Cole's belt is gray. If I'm not mistaken, it is like a dark gray. Zane's is a light gray. Jay's is a dark blue, and Kai's is a maroonish red. But, the black belt just shows Sensei Wu is the master. I think that's really cool. The iconic Zane face print, not too much to say. It's literally just blank, basically. Which, it's alright. I mean, there's really not much else to say. During this time, there was no context to him being a robot. So this face print's just kind of meh. But with the added detail and context of Season 1, when we discover he's a robot, it really adds to this more monotone face print, in my opinion. Now we finally have Knuckle, or is it Crunch. It's one of the two. I can never remember these two names, y'all. But yeah, we have Knuckle. If I'm wrong, don't flame me in the comments. Knuckle's pretty cool. You have his whoopsies. You have his mohawk. Is that like? It's not hair. This has to be bone. I don't get this. I don't get. If anyone knows the theatrics of this, let me know. He has an eye missing with this little. What's it called? I guess it's eye patch, basically. Then you have this other eye, a little bit of a slight grin there. A really cool armor piece, very unique to the Skulkin. Just the spikes. I think with the card game, they're supposed to have, like, slight elemental powers. So, I guess Cruncha or Knuckle, whatever from this is, supposed to be like a lightning elemental based on the blue. I have a couple other Skulkin that have red on them, so I know they might have been fire. I'm not too for sure. I haven't updated myself on that kind of lore. But let's go ahead and move on to the first part of the set here. Taking a look up here, we have some Japanese, Chinese characters. I'm not really for sure. They didn't start using Ninjago until way later on, so your guess is as good as mine. If we take a look over here, we have these two, which if you flick one, go ahead and do this, and then flick the other. Boom. That's pretty cool. When we come over here, we have bamboo steps that you would take your Zane figure after jumping over these two. He would jump onto the bamboo, swing over the spikes, grab onto the chain, which I have currently put up, but you can do that. He would grab the chain, swing over, move on to the next part of the course. And if we take a look at this part of the course, we have another chain right here, swing over the lava. You would jump onto this, and then you have these, which have a spinning mechanism. You would have this spinning, and you would have your ninja, whoever that may be, in this case, Zane, jump onto the wall, use the studs to run across, and finally complete the ninja course, which is very cool, and I think would provide a lot of play for a young child. The only thing I can say about this, we also have the writing over here, and on top of here, we also, let me zoom this back out, we have the doors, which this part is a replacement piece. As you guys can tell, it's gold and not gray. The set didn't come with the gray one, so it's a little disappointing, but I can replace it whenever. I just grabbed a piece offhand at the time. We have these really cool lanterns, which are used in the sets quite a lot. So I messed up this one over here. I'm just now realizing that. We also have these flick fire. Oh shit, that's gone. We also have these flick fire missiles, which are, I don't know why they're here, to be honest, but they're cool, I guess. And then if we open up these doors here, let's go ahead and do that, we can see the golden shuriken, the ice golden weapon. If we look over here, let's see, how can I do this? There's this back here, which if you were to flick on, I'm not going to show you, but if you do flick on it, that comes up, which I guess is a cool feature. I don't see a purpose for it. It's just kind of there to be there, I guess, And then the final feature is the set can do, you can have it like this, or you can have it folded like this, and if you buy enough of them, you can make a full dojo, which is really cool. Obviously, I don't have that kind of money to be spending, so I'm not able to do this, but I'm sure someone has. The set was also missing these two stickers right here, so my apologies. The only other thing about this set that I can review is the spinner, which, wow, this is the most intriguing part of the set to me, man. You would essentially grab your Sensei Wu, or really whoever you wanted, but this is a very Sensei Wu designated sticker, or not sticker, spinner, because of the dragons, obviously. But you would, you're supposed to grab your Sensei Wu. Hold up, I'm trying to make him hold this staff here in both hands, because, yeah, hold up. Alright, so you would grab your Sensei Wu, and, okay. Wow, I'm not editing this video at all, so you guys are just watching me struggle with something that I should not be struggling with, because I've done this a million times before, and, yeah, this is kind of embarrassing. Alright. Okay, good enough, man. Alright, so you would grab your Sensei Wu, put him down onto the spinner part. As such, you would have your skeleton guy, or whoever, doesn't matter who in the situation. And essentially you would just... Alright, well that was a fail. Try this one again here. There we go. Oh, and Master Wu also died. I know that in the original sets they had like a second designated set for spinner battles, which I do want to get eventually, and I'm sure I will. But yeah, in this case you just have a spinner, so you can... Oh shit, Master Wu died again. This isn't very... Yeah, this isn't very capable for like play. Like the figure's gonna come out no matter what. I think maybe if you don't use the weapon and you just... We will get this, guys. Alright. Alright, let's do this one more time. Okay, bro. Master Wu is not the master right now, dog. Hold up. He might get him. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, now he's going away. Alright. Alright, Master Wu. You tried. We're going to use Zane. Zane got him. Let's go. So, that's cool. I honestly, I had a lot of fun with this. I'm probably going to put a montage of me just using the spinner on minifigures. I had a lot of fun with this play feature. I just think the spinners are so cool. And it just really, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun with it, guys. There's not much to explain. It was just, it might be a little childish, but I genuinely had fun with the spinners. And just all of that in general. It's a fun time, especially if... You know, you're bored one day and you just want to do something just random. It's a fun little thing. Which, one other thing I do want to do, because I haven't tried it yet, and I specifically waited for this video, was Zane's giant ass spear, dude. Hold up. His giant ass spear. If we just like put it in his hand, this is gonna go so wrong. This is so unbalanced, dog. But we're gonna do this. So we're gonna have the Skulking guy trying to, you know, he shouldn't be here. Let's go. Oh, okay. That balanced, but I did not aim that correctly. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, there we go. Okay, all right. So this actually does spin. Like, he actually has some balance to it. Okay. Cool. All right, that's cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video here. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with just messing around with this set, especially the spinner. It's like, this just looks so cool. Like, dog, y'all don't even know how cool I did this. I don't know, I might be a child, man, because this stuff like low-key fascinates me. Yeah, man, I don't know, guys. Thank you guys for watching this review. It's a little different than the last review, but dog, I don't know. This is just fun to watch and just spinning around. I'm just having a jolly good time here, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all day. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.